I'd like to call this meeting, called meeting of the Board of Regents of Del Mar College to order at 12 p.m. Monday, January 7th. We have a quorum and can conduct business. Would like to start our meeting with a moment of silence, please. Thank you all. Dr. Dami, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Happy New Year to everyone, and as we start the new year, as we start every board meeting, let us read our mission statement for Del Mar College. Del Mar College provides access to quality education, workforce preparation, and lifelong learning for student and community success. I'd like to remind everyone that Del Mar College is streaming live audio and video from the official Board of Regents meeting on the college's website in real time, with the exception of the portions of the meeting considered as closed session by statute. We are going to begin our meeting today with the swearing in of re-elected Regent, Ms. Elva Estrada. Congratulations, Ms. Estrada. She was out of town in December, and so we're making special arrangements for her to be sworn in today by the Honorable Juliana Rivero. Thank you, and please come forward, both of you. Come on up.
That I will faithfully execute the duties of the office of Regent of the Del Mar College District of the state of Texas and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and the law of the United States of this state. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge, for being here to do that for us today, and congratulations again, Regent Estrada. We're happy to have you back.
Thank you. Can I just say something?
Absolutely, please.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank my God for giving me this wonderful opportunity to serve Del Mar College for 6 more years, and of course the voters of District 3. And of course my strongest supporter, my husband. He is, anytime I say Del Mar, he'll say, yes, go ahead and go. So if I want to go shopping, all I have to do is say Del Mar, and he'll say, go ahead and go. Secret's out. No, the secret's out. No, but also Judge Rivera, thank you so very much for being here, and you, my colleagues, thank you so much for always being so supportive of me, administration, and all of you here at Del Mar. Thank you so much. It's been an honor. I'm here to serve Del Mar, but most important, to serve the students here at Del Mar. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. The items before us today on this called meeting are related to the resignation submitted by Regent at Large Trey McCampbell, and then the action regarding his vacancy and process to fulfill that. So action item number 1 is discussion and possible action regarding that letter of resignation. That letter was sent to all of you in advance and is in your packet today. Are there any comments or make a motion? Mr.
Let's make a motion, Madam Chair. I'd like to go ahead and accept the resignation of Regent McCampbell with regrets. He was an awesome regent, served 14 years, I believe, and 10 years as chair, and led us in a good direction. So,
thank you for that motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Dr. Adami. Are there any other comments related to that motion? As a word of some advance information, Regent McCampbell will be with us at our February 5th meeting at the beginning so that we can have an acknowledgement of his service. So he will be with us at the beginning of that meeting, just FYI. Are there any public comments related to the discussion and possible action of accepting the letter of resignation? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion passes. Next item is a discussion and possible action regarding the vacancy At this time, I would like the board to go into closed session so that we may receive legal counsel on process and any laws, any questions we might have related to the vacancy. So we are going to go into closed session under Government Code 551.071, consultation with legal counsel regarding pending or contemplated litigation claims, settlement offer, and the seeking of legal advice from counsel on pending or contemplated legal matters or claims with possible discussion and action in open session, and Texas Government Code 551.074A1, personnel matters regarding the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, including one at-large regent vacancy with possible discussion and action in open session. It is 12:06 p.m. Okay, the board has returned from closed session at 12:38 p.m. The item that we are discussing is the process to replace the at-large Regent McCampbell's position. In the past, we have had and as with board policy, we've got a multi-step process. Our board policy calls for us to publicly announce the vacancy in the process, to have at least 2 weeks for the public to respond to that. That response would be in the form of a resume and supporting documents, and then for the board to conduct interviews and select a replacement. In the past, we've done it a couple of different ways, and so we're proposing a process to streamline this. We'll go through it enough times that maybe we'll reach perfection in a couple more appointments. But we are going to announce the vacancy via the public in the next day or two via news release and on social media and the district's website. We will ask for interested candidates to fill the at-large position through the remainder of the term, which would be 2022. And we are going to ask for a letter of interest, a resume, and up to 5 letters of reference from individuals that the candidate may choose, but the letter should speak to the qualifications of that candidate for the position. The deadline for that application process will be January 31st. The board will review those resumes and determine whether or not to conduct shortlist interviews, and the interview date and who will be interviewed will be decided at that time, with the intention of making a decision before the March 5th board meeting so that the new regent can be decided on and sworn in at the March 5th Board of Regents meeting. I think that is it. Oh, according to state law, the district, and I want to be clear about this, the candidate must be a resident of the Del Mar College District and a registered voter. So you can't put in an application and register at some future point in time. You must be a registered voter at the time of your application.
6 months. I believe it's 6 months.
You have to be a registered voter at the time that you apply. So whatever process that takes, we can't control that, but you have to be a registered voter at the time that you apply. And the president's office will be.
What I was referring to as a residency, like they have to live in Corpus or in the Del Mar District for
Correct.
6 months before. Right? Am I correct, Dorothy?
Correct.
So they have to have been a resident of the district for at least 6 months. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Correct. Okay, that was not clarified in my notes. Great. And the president's office will receive those applications. Any questions about that process? Any changes? Did I reflect our conversation? Great. Is there a motion?
So moved.
You want to make the application 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. on January 31st?
5 p.m. on January 31st. That's a great clarification. Thank you very much, sir.
I second the motion.
Mr. Rivas has made the motion. Ms. Estrada has seconded that motion. Is there any public comment related to this action item? Hearing none, any additional comment from the board? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries. Thank you all for that work today. We would like to now move into general public comment. And we have one individual who is asked to make comment to the board, Mr. Jack Gordy.
Jack Gordon, 4118 Bray Drive. All of you should have got a letter about what was paid to that attorney in Austin to write letters to the Attorney General. $30,251 that was wasted, and I'll say that again, wasted by Del Mar. That college attorney should be able to write that letter to the Attorney General. He's got all kinds of samples to follow. There's no reason, maybe it's excuses, but no reason that he's not writing a letter. Why pay out that much money in 11 months to get somebody else to write the letter? That, to me, that's just a waste of my money and everybody's money. So you need to look at it. And another one that you got, all of you should have got a copy of this. You should have passed them out. About the lawsuit that Del Mar filed against the Attorney General. It was an open records request turned in, and they didn't want to release it, so they sent a letter to the Attorney General, and the Attorney General says, there's nothing confidential about it, release that information. Del Mar said, no, we don't want to. So they filed a lawsuit against the Attorney General. Now, it is a lawsuit. You got the case number there and everything, and you also got a copy of the letter that I sent to the Attorney General to ask what the status of that lawsuit is. The lawsuit was filed in April, and Del Mar still hasn't released the information. There's no reason for withholding information after the Attorney General says release it. The only reason for it is an excuse that Del Mar wants to keep secrets, and not just from me and the other people here. I don't think none of you knew that the lawsuit was filed. So they're keeping secrets from you too. And I think you need to be asking why. And you need to also, like I said, ask why they hire somebody out of Austin to write those letters to the Attorney General. There's no reason for it. All you hear is excuses. So, as I said, do what you were elected to do. Make sure Del Mar don't waste our money.
Thank you, Mr. Gordy. Anyone else would like to provide public comment at this time? Seeing none, we actually have calendaring on our agenda for today. I don't think we have anything new added to the calendar. We have some upcoming meetings regarding the Southside Campus and Community College Day in Austin, and our board day on February 5th. But I don't see any new things added to the calendar at this time. Any other business? With that, the meeting is adjourned at 12:46 p.m.